Dating apps versus traditional encounters, the modern love dilemma. In today's digital age, the search for love has shifted dramatically. What once began with a chance meeting at a bookstore, a friendly chat in a grocery aisle, or a shared glance at a coffee shop has now moved to the screens of smartphones. Dating apps have revolutionized how people connect, offering convenience and access to a vast pool of potential partners. Yet, this modern method of meeting people comes with its own set of challenges, risks, and emotional complexities, especially for women.
So I got off the dating apps a couple months ago because, they just kind of suck. But last month truly solidified my decision to never return to those apps. And it's not for the reason that you think. So basically, my best friend found out from some guy that there was somebody on the dating apps that were using her pictures. Like they were basically catfishing, pretending to be her. So she asked me, will you make a fake profile like as a guy and then like swipe through and see if you come across my profile? So I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. So I make a fake profile. Now I'm pretending to be some man and I'm swiping through all the women to find my friend. Y'all, when I tell you I was swiping 10 after 10 after 10 after 10, like gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman, all of them with very well thought out profiles, all of them with hobbies and interests who want long-term committed relationships, all of them who are like clearly putting a lot of effort into
These are my top 4 reasons for hating dating apps. Men with bad intentions, too many of them, way too many of them. They ask you to select what you're looking for, right? They say select if you want a relationship, you don't know, you're not sure, something casual. It is very rare that someone actually selects what they're looking for. Many of these men, they get on there and they select, I'm looking for a relationship because they know it sounds good. And if it sounds good, they can play in your face, right? So you have these men out here who really, they're bored. They just want a conversation. A lot of them who are looking to cheat on their significant others with you because it's on an app.
The advantages of dating apps: convenience and accessibility. Dating apps allow users to meet people without leaving home. For those with busy schedules, social anxiety, or limited opportunities to meet new people, apps like Bumble, Hinge, and Tinder provide a practical solution. A few swipes can connect individuals across cities or even countries, expanding the dating pool far beyond what traditional encounters offer. Filtering and compatibility. Most apps allow users to set preferences, age, interests, religion, lifestyle, and more. This filtering system can save time and increase the likelihood of finding someone compatible. For example, someone who values faith or specific cultural traditions can find like-minded individuals more easily than by chance in a public setting. Confidence and control. Online communication can help people express themselves more freely. Introverts or those recovering from past relationship trauma may find it easier to open up through messages before meeting in person. Apps also allow users to block or report inappropriate behavior, offering a sense of control that isn't always possible in spontaneous, real-world encounters. The disadvantages of dating apps: superficiality and misrepresentation. Dating apps often emphasize appearance over personality. Quick judgments based on photos can lead to shallow connections. Moreover, profiles can be misleading. People may use outdated pictures, exaggerate achievements, or hide key details. This creates a false sense of compatibility that can crumble once the truth surfaces.
If you were to ask me like a year ago how I feel about dating apps, I'd be like, oh yeah, Hinge is cool. I've met a lot of great guys on Hinge. A lot of Hinge horror stories I can't relate to because honestly, a lot of my best relationships, short-term relationship flings, whatever, have been through Hinge. But I'm here today to say that I am no longer a part of the Hinge crew and I don't think I'm going back. Nothing terrible has happened, nothing worth a story, but the men that have been liking me on Hinge lately it's starting to make me question, who am I? To be getting this type of attention, what am I giving off? What kind of energy am I giving on my profile that is just attracting men who look like they barely snuck onto Earth? Like you look like you really weren't supposed to be here for real. And yet you got on Earth and you got a buttload of audacity because now you're on Hinge telling me that you want to take me out. You know what I'm saying? It's been all year. I don't know if it's me, if it's Hinge, if it's the men, I don't know. I don't care. But all year, I've just been attracting the most disgusting looking men that I promise to God I've never seen men look this bad before. I'm so serious. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being so serious.
Safety concerns. While apps have safety features, meeting strangers from the internet always carries risk. catfishing, scams, and even physical harm have been reported. Women, in particular, face higher risks of harassment or assault. Unlike meeting someone in a public space where others are present, app-based encounters often begin in private settings, increasing vulnerability. Emotional burnout. The endless swiping, ghosting, and rejection cycles can lead to emotional fatigue. Many users describe feeling disposable or overwhelmed by the sheer volume of choices. The illusion of endless options can make genuine connection harder to find, turning dating into a numbers game rather than a meaningful pursuit.
I need to share with you a story, a conversation from a client, one of my most tenured clients, that regards a topic that I don't hear a lot about but needs to be covered. It's my hope that what I share with you is a blessing to you the way it was a help to her. Mid-30s, like I said, one of my most tenured clients, she said to me, Doc, when we started working together months ago, you really have always been very honest with me. She said, on my journey, and I really feel like I'm at a place where I'm ready to get out there. I've been working on the 5 areas we always talk about. She said, what do you think about dating apps? I said, run as fast as you can. Do not use dating apps. She was like, wow, really? I said, yeah. I said, let me give you 4 reasons. Number 1, the quantity is high, but the quality is low. Anytime you can go to a buffet and eat all you can eat for less than $20, the quality of the food is not going to be that good.
The case for traditional encounters. Authentic first impressions. Meeting someone in person, whether at a library, grocery store, or community event, allows for genuine interaction. Body language, tone, and natural chemistry play a role that no profile can replicate. A shared laugh over a dropped book or a conversation about favorite foods can spark a connection rooted in reality, not algorithms. Immediate safety and context. Public spaces provide a safer environment for initial interactions. There's less pressure, and others are around if something feels uncomfortable. Women, in particular, may feel more secure meeting someone organically where they can gauge behavior in real time. Shared community and values. Traditional encounters often happen within familiar environments, churches, workplaces, or local events, where shared values and mutual acquaintances create a foundation of trust. This natural overlap can lead to more stable, long-term relationships. The drawbacks of traditional dating. Limited opportunities. Depending on lifestyle or location, meeting new people in person can be difficult. Those living in small towns or working long hours may rarely encounter potential partners. Unlike apps, traditional methods rely heavily on chance. Fear of rejection. Approaching someone in person requires courage. Many people hesitate to start conversations out of fear of being rejected or misunderstood. In contrast, apps provide a buffer that softens the sting of rejection. Slower process. Building connections organically takes time. While this can lead to deeper relationships, it may feel frustrating for those eager to find a partner quickly. Is it a nightmare or a blessing? The truth lies somewhere in between. Dating apps can be both a blessing and a nightmare, depending on how they're used. They offer convenience and opportunity but can also expose users to deception and emotional strain. Traditional encounters, while more authentic, require patience and courage in a world that often prioritizes speed and convenience. Why women should be more concerned. The following story time is based on a true story.
It started as an ordinary evening. A woman agreed to meet a man she had been chatting with on a dating app. They decided on a mall parking lot, public, open, and seemingly safe. The sun was beginning to set, painting the sky in soft orange hues as she pulled into the lot. He was already there, leaning casually against his car, waving her over with a friendly smile. At first, everything seemed fine. They exchanged small talk, laughed a little, and discussed their favorite restaurants. But as the daylight began to fade, he suggested they move to a quieter part of the parking lot to talk without all the noise. She hesitated. Something about the suggestion didn't sit right, but she convinced herself it was harmless. After all, they were still in a public place. They parked near the far end of the lot, where only a few cars remained. The air felt heavier there, quieter. As they continued talking, the conversation took an unsettling turn. Out of nowhere, he mentioned a scenario about a woman going missing, how easily it could happen, how no one would notice right away. Her heart began to race. The tone of his voice was calm, almost too calm as he described it. A chill ran down her spine. Why would he bring that up? Especially to a woman he had just met. Her instincts screamed that something was wrong. Trying to stay composed, she told him she needed to use the bathroom inside the mall. She was already standing outside her car, keys in hand, and didn't want to make any sudden moves that might escalate the situation. He sensed her unease but didn't try to reassure her. Instead, he smiled, a slow, unsettling smirk that made her stomach twist. As she walked toward the mall entrance, she turned back. He was still there, leaning against her car, watching her. The smirk hadn't left his face. Her pulse quickened. She ducked inside the mall and immediately called her sister, explaining what had happened and asking her to come pick her up. She stayed in the bathroom for several minutes, trying to calm her nerves. When she finally stepped back outside, the man was gone. Relief washed over her. But so did a sobering realization. What if she hadn't trusted her instincts? That night became a powerful reminder. Even in public places, danger can hide behind a friendly smile. Trusting intuition isn't paranoia, it's protection.
Women face unique challenges in both digital and real-world dating. Online, they are more likely to encounter harassment, unsolicited messages, or dangerous individuals hiding behind fake profiles. In person, societal pressures and safety concerns still persist. Awareness, caution, and self-protection are essential in both settings. Meeting in public places, informing friends of plans, and trusting intuition remain critical safety measures. Conclusion.
Let me just let y'all know, if you're on a dating app, you're already in a group of women who are desperately looking for men. You're already in that group. That's what you're categorized as. When a man sees you on a dating app, you're already categorized. And when they're scrolling through all the pictures and y'all look exactly the same, lash, wig, and booty, you just get lumped into a category. Okay, she got the caterpillar lashes, the BBL, and she got the baby hair wig. Okay, that's Friday night. Okay, she got long lashes, red long nails. Her wig is nice. She ain't doing too much swoopity swap. She could be Thursday. Okay, let me see. Next, okay, this is just blonde hair. That might be her real hair. We don't know. She looks okay. She's Wednesday. Depending on how you look, is what night you get took out on and where you get took. The more conservative you look, the earlier during the week you get a date.
Whether through a swipe or a serendipitous meeting, finding love in the modern world requires balance. Dating apps can open doors, but they should never replace discernment, safety, and genuine human connection. The best approach may be a blend of both worlds, embracing technology's convenience while staying grounded in the authenticity of real-life encounters. Please subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and share this video. Thanks for watching.